Your phone buzzes, another notification, another expectation. It feels like you are always on, always supposed to be doing something productive, something impressive. The pressure to keep up is immense. This isn't just in your head. It's the reality of the world we've built, a world that demands more and more of our time, energy, and attention. We are told to hustle, to grind, to optimize every second. We see highlight reels of other people's successes and feel like we're falling behind. This feeling of inadequacy is not a personal flaw. It's a result of living in a system that profits from our insecurity. The truth is, this way of living is not sustainable. We are not machines. We are human beings, messy, complicated, beautifully imperfect. We need rest. We need connection. We need moments of quiet. The constant pressure to perform is a recipe for overwhelm. No wonder so many of us feel like we're struggling to keep our heads above water. This isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign that you are human. Let's be honest about the pressures, the endless scrolling, the comparison game, the feeling that you have to have it all figured out. Your feelings of being overwhelmed are not a glitch in your system. They are a logical response to an illogical set of expectations. You are not broken. You are a person living in a world that is, in many ways, broken. Understanding that is the first step toward feeling better. It's time to stop blaming yourself for struggling in a world that makes it so hard to breathe. You deserve space to rest. You deserve to be gentle with yourself. You deserve to be human. And that's more than enough. When you feel anxious, depressed, or burnt out, it's easy to blame yourself. But what if these feelings are not signs of failure? What if they're signs of survival? Your brain is ancient hardware, designed to keep you alive. It's a survival machine. Sometimes it feels like it's working against you, but it's just trying to protect you. Think of your mind as a smoke detector. Its job is to alert you to danger. In the past, that meant predators. Today, it's deadlines, social pressure, and constant comparison. Your brain doesn't always know the difference between real and perceived threats. It just pulls the alarm. That alarm can feel like anxiety, panic, or the urge to hide. This isn't a malfunction. It's your brain doing its job. The problem is, in our world, the alarm goes off all the time. So next time you feel that wave of anxiety or sadness, see it as a signal, a message from your survival system. It's your mind's way of saying, hey, something's not right. We need to slow down. Understanding this shifts the narrative from self-blame to self-compassion. Work with yourself, not against yourself. That's how healing begins. Anxiety gets a bad rap. We treat it like an enemy, but what if it's more like an overprotective friend? This friend means well, always worried, always pointing out worst-case scenarios, desperate to keep you safe. A little anxiety is useful. It keeps you alert, helps you prepare, and keeps you out of danger. But when this friend goes into overdrive, they see danger everywhere, even where there is none. Living with anxiety can feel like this friend has moved into your head and won't stop talking. They're trying to protect you from failure, embarrassment, or harm, but end up trapping you. The key isn't to get rid of this friend. You can't. The key is to relate to them differently. Listen to their concerns, but don't let them take control. Say, thank you for trying to protect me, but I've got this. Learn to distinguish between real and imagined threats. Show your anxious mind you can handle things. It's not about fighting anxiety, it's about befriending it. Understand it's just a part of you trying, in its own clumsy way, to keep you alive. You can live with anxiety and still move forward. You are stronger than you think, and you are not alone. Depression is more than sadness. It's a profound absence of feeling, a heavy blanket that smothers everything. People mistake it for laziness, but it's not a choice or a flaw. Depression can be a form of survival. When you're overloaded, your mind and body pull the emergency brake. It's a total system shutdown, forcing you to stop and retreat from a world that's become too much. The lack of energy, the desire to sleep, these aren't laziness. They're symptoms of a system trying to conserve its last resources. In the wild, animals hide and rest to heal. Depression does the same for you. It's your body's way of saying, I can't do this anymore. I need to heal. But our world doesn't give us permission to stop. We're expected to push through, even when we're breaking. If you're experiencing depression, know this: you are not lazy or failing. Your body is trying to save you. Healing isn't about forcing happiness. It's about listening to your body's signal and giving yourself permission to rest. Find a safe space, seek support, and begin to heal. You are not alone in this. Your pain is valid. Your healing matters. Take it one gentle step at a time. You deserve to heal. Burnout isn't just tiredness, it's profound exhaustion from prolonged stress. It can happen at work, school, caregiving, or just trying to exist in a demanding world. Burnout is not a sign you didn't try hard enough. It's a sign you cared too much, for too long. The people who burn out are the passionate, the dedicated, the ones who give and give until there's nothing left. The symptoms, cynicism, feeling ineffective, aren't personal failings. They're signs your energy is depleted. Burnout is a systems problem, not a personal one. It's the result of a culture that glorifies overwork. If you're burnt out, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you've been put in an impossible situation. The solution isn't to be more resilient, it's to change the situation. Set boundaries. Demand rest. Your well-being matters more than any job or expectation. You are allowed to step back. You are allowed to recover. You are allowed to put yourself first. That's not selfish, it's survival.
We've treated mental health struggles as individual problems, as if the issue is inside you. But what if we zoomed out? What if we looked at the world we're living in? Economic instability, climate change, social injustice. These are huge systemic stressors. We're more connected and exposed to bad news than ever, bombarded with messages that we're not enough. This perfect storm creates mental health crises. Feeling anxious or depressed is a sane reaction to an insane world. Your struggles aren't a personal defect. They're a reflection of modern pressures. Healing isn't just about therapy or medication. It's about changing the circumstances. We need to ask, what has happened to you? Not, what's wrong with you? Take the burden of shame off your shoulders. You are not a problem to be fixed. You are a human being responding to difficult circumstances. Healing is about building a kinder, safer world, and you deserve to be part of it.
So, where do we go from here? If these feelings are survival responses, how do we find peace? The answer isn't to become tougher, it's to become softer, to give yourself permission to be. Healing begins with compassion, community, and safety. Be kind to yourself in a world that often isn't. Find your people. Connection is the antidote to shame. When you're struggling, your instinct might be to hide, but this is when you need connection most. Talk to a friend, a family member, a therapist. Share what you're going through. You'll be amazed how many people say, "Me too." Community reminds us our struggles are shared and creates a Next, give yourself permission to rest, to say no, to feel what you're feeling, to be imperfect. Let go of the shoulds. Ask, what do I need right now? Listen to your body. It knows what it needs to heal.
Finally, hold on to hope. Hope isn't believing nothing bad will happen. It's believing you can handle whatever comes. Even if you can't feel it now, know that things can get better. You have survived every one of your worst days so far. You are still here. That is a miracle.
Your feelings are not weakness. They are proof of your survival. You are not broken. You are human. And that is more than enough. Take a breath. Give yourself grace. You deserve it. You always have. And you always will.